All right. So, hey everybody. So tonight we have me and Maisel. It's Maisel, and I said Maziel for
Maziel.
yeah,
Maziel.
Maziel. Yeah, and it could be Maziel. I was trying to say it in
Yep.
Spanish like that, you know,
Yep, it is.
Maziel
My mom got yeah, she
said
says
it that
Maciel.
way. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So we did the session the other day, and then so tonight, and then we're going to be going over all the images that I made through the custom AI images and with the light language and everything too. So I'm gonna show. Do you want to introduce yourself and kind of all the things that you're kind of doing and everything too? If you want to talk about you for a little bit while I pull this up.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
I go as Maziel Sky. Most people know me as Maziel Sky. The flag that stands behind me, the reason I usually have it up, is because through common law we declare peace across all nations, and so it's time to work as a law of one. So this is something that I feel that's really important to note because the white background here, that's what shows the difference between the sovereign peace flag and working through common law. And the only law in common law is do no harm. So in do no harm, it works the same thing as the same law as law of one. Because when you do no harm, you're operating in the highest unconditional love. With that said, I would have to say that that's more like the boots in the ground work that I do in assisting the transition into a law of one system here right now. And so we always look for volunteers and people to work with on this mission. That's more the boots on the ground, literally working on transitioning the system, talking to de facto agencies and also re-educating. So we're re-educating and bringing back everything to the principle of love and peace, and also removing labels because there's a lot of labels that are out there that's really distorting, and also bringing, this is why it's so important why I'm doing this with Christy, and why I'm coming on, because a higher self or our guardians, right, they want us to be more vocal on what we're doing because this encourages other people to do the same. So I intentionally, in the last video, I really wanted to come on with literally no makeup, head bun, wearing whatever, because I want people to understand that even though we may be incarnated advanced beings in this space, we still live that human avatar life. Like
Hmm.
we still can feel on that level. Like, because I think sometimes they treat us like we're not, like we don't feel those things, right? Or they think
Yeah.
we're like superheroes or because we have these enhanced abilities. But I want them to see, like, no, there's still this version of us, right? And sometimes we really love being in that space because there's always everything else because we're here on this mission. So in my play, that's not the only thing that I do. I do quantum healing. So I'm able to do quantum healing. Some people could call it Reiki or pranic, but I didn't take any classes. It was just a remembering. So when I do healing, it's just a remembering. So I use what people call, it looks like Reiki, right? Because you're giving energy and so forth. So if that's the word we're using here, it's Reiki. If it's some people call it pranic because you're pulling away, because I pull things out too. I'm able to see attachments, demonic entities, implants, like AI cords. If there are many attached to you, if there's just one entity, right? Is it you? Because a lot of people don't understand that you create these your own entities and from distorted memory. Because memory, everything you think of becomes something, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you create these yourself. And so how to take it back, right? How to release it, how to heal yourself. In healing myself, I had to do my own self hypnosis, learn those techniques, right? Because we're here to assist in the healing, but we're here to activate the healer within you. And that's what we're here to do because it's for you to remember. We're just the tool, we're the facilitators. And so I'm also a gridder. So I do the grid work too, because of the ability to release things. I can release things off the land, clear land, and then also, put light codes in the land to raise the vibrational frequency in the dimensional field where we're walking through, right? And anywhere, like you can really feel it, like you can feel it. It's just beautiful. So I put in diamond light frequencies, rainbow frequencies, golden light frequencies, beautiful pure white channel selenite light into the field. And I work with something, I used to call them pillars, but then I found out they were called rods, the Roshiana beams.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I put pillars, which is what you picked up in the pictures that you're about to
Mm-hmm.
show. And then, so the healing, the grid work, quantum healing, and then I can travel. So I can close my eyes once I'm in theta state, and I could travel outside. I could do missions, or I can just remote, like leave, like go out of world, or
Mm-hmm.
I could view bouncing off. There's certain repeater. What what the Guardian Alliance showed me too was like, because there was an area I didn't really want to enter because there's still a little boundary there by inner earth, like to go down, right? So I don't really want to go in that way, but I know you want me to see this. And I go, is there another way to do this? They go, yeah, well, you can bounce off something like a repeater. So I was able to view it without going inside.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was pretty cool. That was something that was the first time for me that I did like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Because it was about going in because I've had access to the Antarctica Stargate, but there's two entry portals that I've seen in Antarctica to go down to Agartha, like into the inner Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So I've gone up to a certain point, but then since I kept hearing a lot of light workers doing this, and some of them like they were getting shadowed or like people were following. I said, oh, I don't want to. I'm not in the mood to fight tonight. I said, whatever you
Yeah.
want me to do, can we do it a different way? And they said, yeah, we can bounce it off like a repeater signal, which made total sense because one of the things that we work in on the boots on the ground here is new communications for newer. So you have to use repeaters, with certain systems. So I understood it and that worked. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right here. It's a lot of work, but we love what we do. That's why we came down, and it does leave you open to a lot of things on the journey, as you know, which I didn't know was called targeting. I found that out later thanks to the Super Soldier program, SSP, STP, I
Mm-hmm.
say STP, right?
SSP. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And working with everyone else. And then it just made total sense what happened because you learned all this through your awakening and you remember.
Yeah.
So that's
Did
just putting it in a nutshell.
did you remote view the Area 51?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I didn't go there.
I seen you look, or we went there or something like that, then just something with that.
I felt like I've been pulled to remove you and go in, but I've been a little hesitant going into those spots where they may be guarding them with people like us too, because I
Yeah.
feel one of the things that's good to discuss here is like whatever happens to you out there happens to you your physical
I
body
know.
here.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I
So
think it
I've
was
done
maybe
stuff
an
out there.
aspect of us, maybe an aspect of us that was there because it's like in the bay, in the hangar bay area. It's like right in there, so maybe we was working there or something like that. Because
Yeah, because
we
I
wasn't
feel like a pull
from.
there, like some
Hmm.
stuff that we need to do there. Even I've been tempted to go in,
Mm.
but because I want to make sure that a lot of energies are clear before we go in. Because, like I
Yeah,
mentioned, like I want to be recuperating for a week or a month if something's happening.
yeah.
If we have a
I mean,
there.
is there like a point or a reason, or what's the reason? Because there has to be like some reason why I would want to go to do something, not just because that's when you'll get attacked in a way too, because you're just doing it
Yeah,
for fun and you're kind of invading their territory just for fun. There's not, you know what I mean? So I don't usually do it just
yeah.
because I,
I
you
usually
know,
go when like I'm called, right?
yeah.
Like I'm called,
Mm-hmm.
go and do this job, get it done,
Yeah.
and come back out. And also we are stabilizing the grids right now. So whereas we're stabilizing and the energies keep clearing because they can't be within our light, the light that we're putting inside the earth is just, and what we're doing is clearing a lot of spaces.
Yeah.
So as we continue to do that, we'll be able to check these areas out. Um,
Yeah.
which is why it's so important to do this boots on the ground work for me. And I know a lot of people are going to hear this, but it has to be said
Mhm.
because it'll get to the point that as we see the republic standing, the true republic, having boots on the ground, we'll be able to look for ourselves to see what contracts and make sure that nothing is underground in these tunnel bases that shouldn't be, right?
Mhm.
And so it's important to do that. But I think that there's going to be such a divine shift that that's going to be unnecessary to do. And that's what they did tell me. But they told me it was going
Yeah.
to happen because of organic and man made events that are going to create these clearings that we won't have to do it ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we need help from the higher dimensions and guardians or align whatever the higher that we aren't able to fully get to because we're solid humans on the ground. We
Yeah.
can't fly over to there and zap everything like they can. So not in
Mm-hmm.
this physical
That's why it
form.
says, I'm like, are you going to send me a craft or a ship to go to
Yeah.
whatever? They really want us to do it different in
Hmm.
this realm, in this dimensional space. And they remind you. Because sometimes you get like, it'll be like, I want to go there and just take care of all
Yeah.
with the team, we
I
all
know.
know. But
Yeah.
that's like, no, they want us to do it in peace because it has to be from the will of the people, and the people need to heal. They have to go through the process of releasing, detaching the things that no longer serve, so that this is something that they experience because it's their own personal journey. Then you'll be violating their will.
Right.
And
Exactly.
it's like bypassing, right? You can't bypass,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially if you're doing your individual ascension.
Yeah. Because what if they are learning a lot of lessons and, like how we have autistic children? What if someone came and corrected all of that? Then that's a lot of stuff we would have, we were here to learn about. And look how much
Mm-hmm.
stuff we're learning about through having autistic children,
Yep.
So
Yep.
if
It's
someone said, "Oh,
been a
I just want
journey.
to go back and correct it all before," so then nothing ever happened, So it's like, well, you can't do that. You can't interfere with other people's
You
things,
only have one son, right, Chrissy?
Uh-huh.
One.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I have
One.
five,
Hmm.
and it's been like when I woke up to who I am and letting them know who I am, my kids, I had to let them know because of the work that happened. It really changes, like, even how you mom. Like,
Yeah.
everything is so hard because you have this mission, right? And from experience, like, you have these missions, and yeah, you always have a choice, but you know why you came in, right? And it's like, it's so hard because they're all different ages, all different, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm grateful most of them kids. I think it's only one, the oldest, that's still like more 3D ish, can
Yeah.
still adapt to this, but she's my 31-year-old,
Uh-huh.
right?
Hmm.
And so my youngest and ones that they're better, but even with my son knows this, it can make them feel weird with mommy talking light language.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does accept the healing part, and he has healing hands himself, so he does get that part, but it makes him feel a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because I did remember speaking light language, or just when I would talk to the cats in the light language, and stuff. And then Hayden would say no, he'd say like no, no talking. You know how bossy they
Oh,
are.
that's so
It's like no
cute.
talking, no talking. And I have him call me by my name, not mom, most of the time, because in case he's lost, and he knows my name and phone number and everything. So if somebody says,
Oh, that's a
who's your
great idea.
mom? Yeah, who's your mom? And then he knows my name and phone number, so he knows my
Wow,
full
I like
name.
that technique.
Yeah. Yeah. I would ask him all the time, what's your mom's name?
Mm.
Because how you word, we talk differently, because of them too. We break it down and talk how they do so they can understand what we're saying. And, we talk their language. Yeah. So that's how he talks is in that way. He's like, no, Christy, no talking. So it's funny. I'll
That's
say,
so cute, though.
okay. Yeah, I'll say, okay, because he's one on his iPad or something like that. He's in a group
Mhm.
home. He's in a group home now because he's 21 and everything too. So
Oh my
I
gosh, he looks so young for 21.
well, those pictures they're younger, but you've seen the one where he was eating, then he's in
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah. Yeah, he's 21. Yep. Yeah, he has a
Wow.
baby face though. He does. Yeah, he does. So, yeah, he's in a group home almost 2 years now. Yeah, it's almost been 2 years.
Well,
So
one of the things that I want to create is some because of our journey, right? And
mhm.
my sister has twins that did
Oh
three,
yeah.
no, level, the
Mhm.
highest level of this, I think it's three, right? Or was it
3.
four?
Yep, 3.
Three.
Uh-huh.
So you know, she has concern about the future,
Yep.
right? Like,
Yeah.
and so she wanted to leave me as a caretaker, but I know they're gonna need more. So I
Yeah.
want to create a place of freedom for
Yeah.
them
Right.
that they can operate in their own world and be free. So in the villages that were going to be created, I do want to designate an area like that for our
Mhm.
children with autism that are adults, right?
Yeah,
Because it's
right.
still children in the heart.
Yeah.
So
They
adults
still
who
need
are,
a caretaker. They still need
mm-hmm.
caretaking and someone
Yeah, so I want
because
to do more
a
like
lot
a
of
group
people,
experience with them.
yeah, a lot of people would love to work with like a different, not all the same person all the time, but a whole group of people like to just volunteer at those kinds of places too. You know, you would have to have, they have to have some kind of training or know
Yeah,
about
we
it
need our
already.
ABA therapist. We need our
Yeah,
one-to-one the redirection. And then for one of them, one of the twins, he still goes anywhere, and he likes to be a nudist,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then one of the
They
other
don't know.
twins
Yeah, they
likes
don't
to
have
grab
any idea.
diapers, and he's 19, but he likes to
Yeah,
grab the diapers off whoever's wearing them. And so that's like,
they,
outside we're like danger, right? Because then
yeah,
everybody can act and they don't know what's happening. So I
right.
want to create this environment that they'll be free and
Yeah,
that there's no
exactly.
judgment. People understand, where it is.
Hmm.
There's no judgment, just love. And, as long as they have, the one-to-one to help and
Yeah.
the ABA, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's better. And because my son hits and everything too, so it's like they have to already know about it, and so there's no shock or anything in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that would be that's best for them too in their own environment and all that. And my son, he likes the place too, the group home, because everyone's intellectually disabled there,
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of where he's in a safe place.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard of a
you
place
know.
like that a friend of mine had, and he was real happy. And then one day he came up to me and goes, my brother got a girlfriend now. Like, what?
Oh well. Mm-hmm. Oh,
And they
that's
were
cute.
operating the same way, but you could tell they, just 'cause they like each other and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a place most of the people are elder there, and they're watched over like there's nursing staff and all that too. So it's good. And I tell him it's college. I tell him it's
That's
college.
the way you work. I know you'll go be clearing any energies or any
Yeah,
energies lingering, yeah, as you're walking.
I I do, and I'm like a light there because when I'm there, then all of them just walk up to me and say hi, and all of them because they don't get visitors either. There's no people that come to visit them at all. I
Yeah.
never see
Yeah.
anyone new or anything like that.
I've gone to places like that, and that's what I find. So when I'm going in, I'll do a clearing. I'll
Hmm.
turn on some light, pillar light, leave them there for
Hmm.
healing. It's a work that we do when we go to these places, and
Yeah.
I love, it helps. Everything we do helps.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. And yeah, it does for sure. Yeah. So, but you know what? A big progress he's made since he's lived there. At first, he would never come out of his room. He has his own room and he keeps his door closed because people walk by and he don't like all that noise. But now he goes to the cafeteria. All when
Mm-hmm.
the person will come and get him and say, "Time to go eat," and then he'll put his shoes on and walk to the cafeteria and sit there. And he sits at his own table kind of away from the rest of them because he would flip over the table a lot, at first. But now, and maybe he still does that sometimes too, because you never know what sometimes will trigger. It's
Yeah,
like,
because it's the energy they just come through.
yeah,
These surges when they
y-
when they shift. It's like a
yeah,
surge of energy and shift,
yeah.
but then the good things they could come down, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's like he doesn't even know. Then he's like back in himself again. It's like, oh my, like he's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, and he's kind of like shaking because he can't, the adrenaline rush of it.
Yeah.
So, but he's sitting there and he's trying their food and everything because when he was here, all the time, all these years, he's always just eating like chicken or the same
Yeah,
kind
there's
of
a
food.
routine.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
They
so
have to have the routine.
yeah, so now it's opening to try new things there, which is great.
Yeah,
I like
that's
seeing
really
that.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's good. It's a slow progress with them, but it's good, really good to see that. That means
Yeah,
that he's willing to
it's
change.
like what we talk about. Like those milestones are so big for us, and
They
it
are.
feels so good inside when we get that. Like
Mm-hmm.
my son just last year learned how to tie his shoes.
Oh wow, that's really good. Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
he has dyspraxia too, so it's not balanced coordination and stuff. And
Really
so
good.
we work slip on. Then I would put the tie, but I have to tie the shoes. Then I tried getting him like the book to show how to tie the shoes.
Yeah.
That didn't help.
No.
And then he's left-handed, so that didn't help.
Yeah.
And so then one day somebody at the school showed him, and he just got it.
Yeah, see, it's good. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
sometimes someone else, you know, how they say it because there's no attachment to doing it and no like because we're maybe thinking and they're picking up on our frustration of it or something like that, you know, but they're doing it in a different way, so there's no attachment. Like if you want to, then you can if you don't, or something like that, you know, or encouragement or
Well, the
whatever it is.
crazy part was the guy he learned it from was a man who just happened to be he was part time doing the front desk.
Oh, okay. That's
There
cool.
must have been something in the energy field
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
opened it up and he just did it.
Yeah. How he said it. Yeah.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably,
There was
you
a
know,
lot. Somebody else tried to teach him. Somebody else I knew, like in the family, tried teaching. He wasn't. And I have daughters that are left-handed. I only have out of the five kids, I only have one right-handed, and that's a
uh,
rarity.
uh-huh.
Usually, it's one left-handed. No, they're all left-handed but one.
Mm. Yeah. Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Well, let's start on these pictures and stuff. And so you're all the pictures, and then you kind of just tell me, we'll just kind of go over them together, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this so I can kind of control this a little bit better.
Yeah. So just in case, like everybody, we decided to just go through it here, so everyone can go through the experience of Chrissy. Like she's just amazing. I asked her if we can do this because what she got down was 110%
Oh,
the
thank
work
you.
energetically. I was like, wow.
Yes, you were like, because I was like, oh, she's gonna love these. These are really cool. Oh, she's gonna love these. You know,
That
I
reminds
knew.
me of Hawaii right there.
Uh-huh.
And this is like my little homestead dress, land dress that I use. Um,
So
that's what you
pretty.
capture. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think
The
like your
ocean,
mother
the
and
Mayan.
like it feels mother energy, you know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have so much mother energy. Like everybody's my kid. Even
Mm-hmm.
older people are my kids. I'm like, you feel like my child. I love you
Yeah.
so much. I try not to say it.
Okay, let's see. So I just made that for the cover, you know, just
That is
saying
so cute.
light code
And guess what,
warriors.
Christy? I had dyed my hair in my early 20s that color.
Oh, really? The
Royal.
blue?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I did a blue and I did a vampire red. It almost looked like the one you have now.
Oh
It was
yeah,
like a vampire red. I love auburns. They're so pretty.
it is. And I said they made this and I was like, oh, that we don't ever really leave our, you know, I was like, that's not what we wear. You know, I don't know. It
It's
felt
true. That's
kind of like you get your skirt will blow up. We don't, I think we wear pants usually or shorts or something because we're moving around a lot and everything. But I did
yeah,
see
it
this
depends
coat.
on the field. So
Hmm.
because I'm wearing very like guardian clothing, the
Yeah.
guardian energy clothing, that
Hmm.
kind of dress, or if I'm not in that, I'm in my uniform.
Yeah. It's a professional kind of like uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. So I told her to make the pants, you know, because I felt like we don't wear like short skirts. We wear like pants so we can be
It's
running
true. I'm
and
wearing pants right now.
yeah, yeah, I know. So yeah, this is just us doing like the grid work and together. And you had seen me with you uh
Mm.
in the Grand Canyon and everything too. So I was gathering that. And I just made this too with me. I made one of me with CC33 there with the dogs too, just to see what it looked like.
I
Because I was
love it.
feeling like they're like soldiers. It feels like a soldier mission or something too.
And usually, like we've been in the, well, I've been in the Orion Wars.
Yeah, it does
So
feel like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
yeah,
So this is starting with yours here. So these are uh aspects aspects of you within some of them I just asked for like different colors so it would be maybe a different vibe too in that way. But these would be like the canine that the wolf pack, but they're different like hybrids or so too, like Syrian, Orion, Pleiadian. On the ship is what I was kind of seeing on the ship on your own ship. It looks like you're like a commander of that
yeah.
of your own
I I
ship.
still I still have, even down here. Like I've had people come up to me and say, "Oh, you are the commander." Like it just comes on like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Yeah.
energy's there, but it's because of the work we're doing.
Yeah. Because we have to be kind of is a direct, and it's kind of really feels like that. Like you're real direct, but that's a lot of that I learned from my son too, being direct communication, because they don't understand little playful talk or nothing really, so it's how we really know how to communicate. And I know you said you're Sagittarius. Sagittarius is direct communication too.
Yeah.
So yeah. Alrighty. And then this is really, I thought this was really pretty how it turned out. I drew all of these first and then wanted to make some ley lines. And so I drew it all with the light codes and then put the words there so it would come out with the definition, like that. So yeah, this turned out really pretty for you with that,
This one really was like 110% everything. It's like when I describe people the grid work and what what our operations are, right? Because we're running an operation at this point. It's not a task. It's not a mission. It's at this point it's called an operation. And so the way you put the purple with the light spinning in all these pieces, I'm
yeah.
like, that's actually what's happening right now. That's what we're all working on right now. It's an
Mm-hmm.
operation. And
Yeah.
then all this with the matrix breaker, guardian code breaker, like you got it all in there, all of it in my experience.
Mm-hmm.
And the code, like it's wrapped around my arms, like it's all embedded within.
Right.
I can see it. It's
Mm-hmm.
gold, like
Yeah.
on my body. It's a light gold light. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
saw it
love
when
that.
when I was asking you to describe how it looked, and that's what I was seeing, so like the light like swirling around
I had
just
a
like that.
patient tell me too. She's sort swirling around. So I just I have energy in my hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I had taken a job that I had for almost 3 years. It's a regular job. I wasn't working prior to that. I was at home. I kind of was, but it was doing more like financial coaching here and there, like right, very spare time. And then at that time too, I was able to do it because I was receiving like like survivor benefits because my
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know. And so it helped me live, right? During that period where
Yeah.
I had to raise my kids,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah.
when I went to work, I quit my job because we were told to release. They said, it's time, you're out of the matrix. They told me that over a year ago, almost 2 years ago. And I quit my job in October around there. And this was before that, I had seen a patient, like probably just a few months before, and she said, I can see the
The light.
swirling in your hand, and she said it was
Yeah.
purple.
Oh
And you
wow.
caught it right there. She
Wow.
said it was purple. So
Wow.
that was pretty cool that you did that.
Wow. Yeah, I made you purple, definitely. Because I was making me the green or the blue, but I knew you was purple. Definitely. You have blue in your hair, little hair extensions, in some of them. And then this one I just wrote out really fast and, like the uh kind of the Octurium fast, how that is. But then,
Yep,
so
I can
these,
feel it. Even when you're
hmm
looking at it right now, like my language comes up like to just
hmm
read it. Like it's
good. And
yeah,
activation. Yeah.
it is. It
And
is.
then the
And the
grid up
top up
there.
there, if people can note that, like the way it looks in the upper corner there,
Hmm
when we're putting light in the system, that's the way it looks when it breaks apart. It literally looks like that. If you see
Oh
it
yeah.
like shattering pieces come up.
hmm
When some of our grid work, we that comes up, like we can see that in the simulation, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That came up in the way that the
Yeah.
image it was.
Because we can be real little on the grid running or do whatever too, like that and pull up stuff or plug it in. And that way
Yeah.
too, I see that. See, I made you the purple here for you two different colors with that same. See, the purple matches more
Yep.
too, I think.
Yeah. And it has some of the brown and it looks almost like highlights in the gold strands, which I really love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the purple glowing nice.
And I
Feels real
love the wolf
powerful.
pack because I always felt like that packed energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I love Eurowolf.
Yeah,
Even Drago, right, his thing is alpha,
I know.
right?
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
everything resonates within the group. Like
Yeah,
I
it
love
does.
that.
Yeah, yeah. He said his name is Alpha, his code name or his
Mm-hmm.
call sign. His call
He
sign.
said alpha something,
Oh,
or
okay.
it was like his title or something. I don't
Mm-hmm.
recall.
His call sign. His call sign, I think so. Oh, it's like the I might have skipped. Okay, so then I'm just I just did him lad himself up close to different uniforms and everything. So maybe they have different ranks too. I think so.
Yeah,
Here.
I was curious about the Pleiadians because they always put the Pleiadians to look different. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
have seen Pleiadians walk with other people. I don't really have there was a Pleiadian group that I got in contact with called Taigeta.
Oh yeah.
That was
Mm-hmm.
the only one that I got to speak to that actually came to me. Otherwise, I usually see them with other people, but they look more like us. So
Oh
I was wondering about the canine
yeah.
in the Pleiadian. Can there
Yeah.
be canine Pleiadian canines too?
Yeah, I think so. It's hybrid, hybrid
Hybrid?
species.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're probably different ones, hybrid species, that are so then their DNA can operate ships or technology. So they would have different the DNA and everything for that.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like the it feels like kind of like a mother and a child or something, the son or daughter, kind
Yeah.
of feels like that.
Yeah. I love that.
And then see how the artwork changes. If you come back the next day, it's a little bit different, And I'm
Mm.
like, okay, go back to what you did before. This doesn't look the same, with everything, but it's still cool looking. It's still,
You can
yeah.
even feel energy off of this is
Mm-hmm.
so strong. It
Yeah.
comes up really, really strong. Especially that code on the side right there.
Yeah. Like planting in, or grounding
Mhm.
in.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Or seeding or grounding in some, the energy. And then there's the kind of Egyptian like
Yeah.
a little bit Egyptian,
Hmm.
maybe Syrian or something. Maybe
I love
something like Syrian.
the here
The symbol, uh-huh.
because we
Yeah.
have here. Some people can see it off of us.
Mm-hmm.
I've I
Yeah.
had one person actually see it. Um, I was really surprised. He just came out of nowhere. I mean, this is a pretty like cool. Like you look at him, he reminds you of Jesus. Honestly, like he's so cool like that, right? This vibe of like he's floating in air. But I didn't expect him to come out of nowhere and go, "I see the code on your forehead. You can
Oh,
see it
wow.
because I felt it. Sometimes it gets really warm,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm like, you can see that. He goes, yes, I even know what it is. I'm like, oh my,
Well,
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. So some people
Oh,
can see it.
and see how that's really, I just love this one. These
Oh yeah,
you can print them up if you want to as well. I sent them all to you so you can print them.
thank you.
Yeah, this would be a pretty
This is a
poster.
100% when you wrote, I don't forget, I transmute.
Yeah, the
That
AI they wrote that, like
well,
that.
it's on point. It's
Yeah,
all transmuting,
yeah,
transmuting, transmuting,
hmm
transmuting,
yeah.
constant.
I mean, I worked
Um,
with it, so I think it just merged with me. The AI, the
well,
Chat GPT. You know what I mean? Because it
yeah,
knows.
you and I operate in this resonance field, so
Hmm
it was amazing. And right there it says the light that guides does not dodge the dark, which is so true. We don't dodge it. We look at it
hmm
straight on,
hmm
right? And we handle whatever we need to handle.
Yeah,
So it was like I was like, wow, how did she do that? Like
yeah. Yeah, because I didn't write those there. It wrote it for me on there too for
the
you.
resonance
Yeah,
just brought it in there with the
yeah,
message.
yeah. Because
And
I drew.
starlight,
Yeah, I
yeah. So
drew.
Maziel sky, most people don't know Maziel or Maciel means the one that came from the stars.
Oh
So it
wow.
seems to come up. Yeah,
Well.
it's amazing, like the stuff you find out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it took, I'll get on a, like I felt it, like, okay, I'm just gonna draw this and sit down in the floor and I just sit on the floor of my rooms, I'll have paper all over the floor, doing the drawings and stuff and different pencils and markers and stuff and to get it to look good and to the hair and everything. But the hair on all of them is electricity like this, like it's all alive. and long
Yeah.
hair and every one of them that I've seen for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's the frequency. So,
Mm-hmm.
because I remember me as just a light beam. Because I
Yeah.
remember
A
sitting in a
light.
tuning fork
Mm.
session, and you're just
Yeah.
like I guess you're just
Mm-hmm.
vibration of light. And in other, I see my hair like white in some of
Oh
them,
yeah.
and still gives that golden light, like light.
Right.
And my
Mm-hmm.
eyes, I had like the light. It's just light that comes out. I
Oh
even
yeah.
there's a girl that's a Akashic reading. I'll put her on here. Judy Love
Okay.
White. She's
Uh-huh.
amazing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she said, "Oh my gosh, your eyes is just light coming out. I can see it with her third eye. She was able to see that. So
Mm-hmm.
I love that because we can feel things, we can see ourselves a certain way, but when people confirm it and they see it too, it's like a validation.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. There's the one that used the
Oh
white
my
hair.
gosh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I didn't even notice that you captured that one like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And look, it's like that. When I open a portal, it's like, whoa,
Yep.
like, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yep.
because you do portal
Yeah.
work too, right?
Right. It's
Yeah.
just like this.
It's
Yep.
like,
The energy,
yep,
you can feel it in this of just as so you can do it with your eyes closed, you can be looking
yep,
another way and you just know where it's at, you know?
yeah.
So mm-hmm. You
I
don't even
love
have
it.
to look at it.
This is
You
so validating. And this is more of Guardian, almost similar to very Guardian clothes. It's flowy, right? It's more like flowy. It's not the exact Guardian of it, but like what we were talking about earlier, that we felt like, if we don't wear the short skirts or stuff like that, it's more like
yeah.
Guardian
Yeah.
robe, like almost like Jedi clothing too.
I
Like
think
sometimes,
so. Yeah, because
yeah,
we have codes on the clothes. You know, we would
yeah,
have it on our skin too. So if
it
it's
is. It's in their skin. I can
mm-hmm,
see it. It's
mm-hmm. Yeah, if we have
and
it
then
on
when
the
it gets
shorts, then
new
it's on our
codes,
skin.
yeah, if there's new code activations, they'll show me where it is, and then
Mm,
I can see it, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know I was carrying these, like, because remember, we're remembering, right? So when they showed me I had these Sophia codes and where they were in my body and where it was in, they were like open. I'm like, okay. So they told me to open my etheric shield, whatever, my etheric body, right? And then I saw it, and they go charge it. So I do a charge, right,
Uh-huh.
right, and
Mm-hmm.
all these colors started spinning down,
Oh, wow.
and they were
Wow.
like, okay. After it was done, they said close it, and they were saying that like you're going to use those codes for the gridding and all this stuff. So I was
Oh,
like,
how
I didn't
cool.
even know that was there.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
that was
awesome.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And see, I made her different colors, so you see the difference between the colors too.
yeah,
But this is not the same frequency, and but there's still different beings of you, different aspects of you, or beings,
mm-hmm.
different not all guardians, this feels like
Mm-hmm.
maybe Syrian or Orion or
Yeah,
somewhere else out of here, too. There's so many
yep.
places that we
There
go
is.
to.
I've been on the outer
Hmm.
realm. It's
Yeah,
different beings,
traveling.
different planets.
Yeah, not
We go there.
physical, just a light traveling and um just right by source, like source light,
And this one
So
gives me more like a darker energy. So it gives me more
uh-huh.
like that dark energy work that we have to do when we have
Oh
to
yeah.
do. It's
Transmuting the
like we're the light, but we
darkness.
have to be the dark and the light sometimes to
Yeah.
take care of those
Yeah.
command roles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the kitty,
This
she
one.
feels like it just like uh it like a shapeshifter, but
Yes.
maybe your cat that walks with you like a guardian angel or something
So
like that too.
breathtaking. Really. It's
Hmm.
breathtaking. I love black cats. I never got to own a black cat,
Yeah.
but I've been wanting to get a black cat. Like
Yeah.
I've always
Where'd
wanted a
she
black
go?
cat.
I
I
have
love
my
them.
kitty's right there, little black kitty.
I said I
Yeah.
wanted black cat and Siamese cat, and you
Yeah.
also captured the twin cats. I was like, how is she doing that?
I didn't know
It's
because I had like 100 breeds to pick from, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and do all of these,
like, these are the
So,
three cats that I've always wanted
oh,
that I haven't gotten yet.
ah, wow,
But I mean, if we're still here with different in this density of the cat, like crazy,
hmm
just turning into light bodies, right?
yeah,
Um, you could see the light bodies too. Like I did a video where you can actually, I don't know if you see my video that you can see my light body captured in
No.
camera. I'm doing
Uh-uh.
this, and you can
Yeah.
see the light, all my fingers moving like this in the
Oh,
light.
wow. I'll watch
Yeah,
that. Is that
I
on your
put it in
YouTube
my
or on
TikTok, and
Facebook?
yeah, because I wanted people to see, look, we are in transition. You can't
Mm-hmm.
see it. Somehow that day, the way the sun was, and first of all, my husband looked at me at the camera. He goes, "Are you disappearing on me?" I
Hmm.
go, "I gotta hang up. I gotta record this. I
Yeah.
gotta, I gotta show people this is really happening."
Yeah.
And I hung up. I recorded it, and you could see it. I pulled my arm back, so you could see that it's not just the sun. You can see it's my
Mm-hmm.
biofield in my body, and we're in transition. So I'm like, well, if we're still solid
Yeah.
vibrational back,
Yeah.
I'll love
Wow.
three cats like
Wow. And then the
this.
little
Oh my god,
kitties.
it's so
Mm-hmm.
cute.
They are cute, huh? Those are the,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the breed of those.
Yeah, I
There's,
forgot that breed, but it reminded me of the Siamese cats that I
they
wanted. That
do.
which are the ones, yeah. These are so cute, so magical. Yep, I love this. All the codes,
Really
the
pretty.
colors used.
Mm-hmm. And then different ones here. That
These
was
are the
one.
ones I've seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
seen or been in meditation or am versions of me.
Yep. All of them. Yep.
Yep.
That's what
We
I
love
drew
to
it
see
all
versions of
first,
me.
and because we talked about it in the session, and then then I just drew it in the drawing. I just wanted to make sure that they got it all right instead of describing it. 'Cause sometimes the AI doesn't do it exactly.
This is
So
amazing.
hmm
So
so
detailed and wow. It's like, but
I
those
know.
are the versions. Like
Yeah, the white dragon. I mean,
amazing.
you couldn't get any
Mhm.
perfect than that. And then the avian bird with
Yep.
the seraphim, and then the source light on all of it, and then the avatar lady. Um,
Mhm.
you know, so the
Yep.
Altorian even she turned out very pretty too.
And
Thought she
and the
looks,
Arcturians do, like I talk to Arcturians all the time and they
yeah,
look exactly like that
yeah.
guy. Like
I just love it.
they
And it could be
they
a male or
do.
female because I kind of sometimes think they almost um I don't know if they have a gender or not.
I
Maybe
feel they
some
do
do.
because the ones I've seen the woman and I've
Uh-huh.
seen the man. I could
Okay.
tell the
You
difference.
could tell.
And the woman
Yeah.
has more of a longer, like
Oh,
feminine
okay.
neck
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
tight, very tight,
Yeah. Like
and
you
like
can
so
tell this
pretty.
is female, that I feel
Mhm.
it's female in this, but some might say, oh
It's
no,
because
that's
their
a
bodies
male.
are almost the same. Like they're not
Yeah.
really different. They're more
Yeah.
like the way the angelics are. That it's
Mm-hmm.
like there's not really a sex, but you
Yeah.
can tell the features. But their bodies, yeah, they all look to me. They look the same too in that
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then the lion there. And then the tribal lady with her hair.
and I'm all tribal,
Really cool. Yeah.
and I've been blue, so that
And
works.
then the
Oh,
white
this one,
lion that you
that's the
described.
guardian dress,
Mm-hmm.
guardian outfit.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
your
white lion I see. I've seen the first time, and then that I've seen occasionally the white lion.
the one that said you're done
So
or
cute.
whatever, like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, I was
Or,
like, yeah, I was like, I'm done.
hmm
He stood like,
This
I just
even
came back
looks
to my
like
body.
you, like your energy and everything too.
Yeah, yep,
Those running light codes through
that's
everything.
on point. The golden
hmm
light coming out, the codes that come out, everything is on point, 110%.
Yeah. Look, the dress is so pretty too.
I
It's
love
just
that
so
dress. I've been
like
trying to get
royalty.
guardian dresses. I do want to wear guardian dresses, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Very
That's nice.
pretty.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep,
And this too. So
I
pretty.
loved it.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. I love it.
Yep,
All the codes.
yep, so
Yeah.
beautiful.
hmm
And the way our hands have those codes like that is just, and the way they come out. And I love the jewelry in that, and it looks like jewelry in in the
hmm
wrist.
Yeah.
I love those
hmm
bracelets.
hmm And this was one of the ant people that you was talking about that like that,
Yeah,
and you was meeting them with the
it,
message to,
with
that
the
you,
honeycombs, it was all honeycombs on
yeah,
the entryway.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was pretty cool because I didn't know all that stuff. And I'm like, I know she's been talking. I still haven't
yeah,
watched the video. It's just been so busy, but I do want to
yeah,
catch
yeah.
up.
Oh
video.
yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
think these are
just
the
that one.
beings though, in there because they're um I don't know, they're just more advanced. I don't know if they're like ascended master. That doesn't match, but it does like a higher elder
Yeah,
or
it's a higher
something like that.
dimensional. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because they can leave, but they just are assisting in that realm, you know. So they could leave and go home if they wanted. They're not bound to Earth or nothing like that because they're just because I think a lot of time they can be non-physical too.
I feel that a lot of us that were ascended, that descended into the body, we have a choice too. But because we know how important, like we could tap out or something,
Mm-hmm.
but we really want to complete our mission, so we
Mm-hmm.
stay.
Yeah. I love the wand too. How pretty the blue sapphire is, you
Gorgeous.
know,
I love
like it's
sapphire.
like a
That's
healing wand. It's like a healing frequency wand or, you know, activation.
yep.
And what about this one?
Oh, beautiful. With all the light codes.
So pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, you could feel the contact. You know, blue beans are always in my field. Always,
Mm-hmm.
always in my field. And when they say I'm in danger, so like they'll come out of nowhere and say it's time for you to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've had them come to me and do that too. Um, they've been beautiful guardians along my journey. And guys, like when they come to you, you feel peace, you feel
Mm-hmm.
love. It
You
doesn't
do.
feel
Yeah.
you don't feel afraid. You feel
Mm. Mm.
love.
Yep.
Like it's
Yep.
amazing feeling. Wow. This is like a gateway portal.
Oh yeah.
The
Yep.
gateway portal.
Yep.
All
This
the
was the
sound.
drawing that I had done, when I showed you on camera and you at the end and you was like this like Lyran Syrian, like and it feels like it's going out or something like projecting out codes or so. So
Mhm.
I just put that on there. And these are so pretty.
Yeah.
They feel Pleiadian or Syrian. She does. She feels kind of Pleiadian Syrian energy. And then the cat, I don't know if it's male or female. Seems either or could be. I mean, it has
I think
female,
it's
like the boobs
female
right
from
there,
the
but
chest.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah,
But
so
this
it
is
might
it
be
with
like an
who we
aspect
are.
of
We have a
her.
lot of masculine and feminine because we're balanced and we
Hmm
operate in fields that way. So we
Yeah.
project both.
hmm Yeah. It almost looks like an aspect of like they're one, one
Mm-hmm.
spirit, or maybe she's can shapeshift into that, the cat.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that too.
Yeah, because when you have this connection to the cats, you feel one with them when you just look at them.
Hmm
It's an amazing connection. Like I look at a cat and my whole frequency goes up. Like
Yeah. hmm
yeah.
Yeah. And then what do you think of this one?
Hmm. You know, this one I didn't get to see. I don't know if
Oh,
I
okay.
scanned pictures.
Oh, maybe I I added more onto here after I went
Oh
back through
wow.
there. Yeah. This and Phil's, this was a drawing that I had that I made it with that artwork too, um, so it wasn't part of the reading for you. It's just one of my drawings that I made with that same artwork, so you could
Mm-hmm.
see what they look like. And it feels, it feels really powerful. The being feels like a female, um, and maybe some form of a zeta higher up or a gray or um she's not telling me what she is.
This one feels uh darker energy. That looks like it's getting open throat chakra activation here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it could be something coming in as an interference or blockage?
And I think it's just like it could be like neutral, in that way, because I draw a lot of neutral beings because I interact with them and everything too with the grays. And I know my son interacts with a lot of the grays so we can bring healing to the race and everything. So
Yeah,
I feel like that.
there was one gray one time that when I first saw it, I said, "What are you doing here in this setting?"
Yeah, some of them are,
But
you just
it was,
kind of tell by
I had
the
to
way
check
they.
it. I had to do all the energy checkpoints, and it turned out to be a good one, actual good
Hmm.
one. Like,
Hmm.
and I don't want to say all because I don't know
Uh-oh.
if you've been watching the podcast going around that they're saying that they also want to create tethers. So we got to be very careful when we speak about it, right? Like somebody was doing podcasts on that.
Yeah,
But with this
I'm used to
particular race,
some
it
people can
it was for
handle
healing.
the frequencies more too. Some people, are scared of something different, so it's like this one just now, she just said Vega. She's from Vega, and Vega's like in the Lyra constellation, you
That
know,
makes sense. This is why I wear this. Hold on. I have Earth, but I also wear this.
the
I wear
V.
it because I say it's Vega.
Vega. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. And they
Amazing.
went underground, because of the all the wars and the Vega. They slowly, their skin started turning the gray color too, and even their eyes. Because see, she kind of has cat eyes. So.
This not now when you see that way, it really resonates because
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that came out when I mentioned the grave was that a lot of people don't know that it's even future versions of stuff that got stuck on the ground because of one of the timelines of the war.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so a lot of people don't know that, right? They
Yeah.
automatically think the other graves that
Yeah.
that experiment on you, that do stuff
Yeah.
on you, but there are human versions of self that are that way. And so this is amazing that you just said it was Vega because I do have Vega here. And if this is a version of me or the energy field of Vega, like you just mentioned, I didn't know that they went underground.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yeah.
I didn't know they went underground. I
The
just
Vega
remember
had to. Yeah.
us coming in our fleets and we're coming to help and we shifted the timeline and all this stuff.
Yeah, yeah, they had to go underground because of the maybe it's some whatever had happened with the wars and stuff in the atmosphere. Maybe it's blown up, so they already had created that, the underground, and then they slowly. I was showing you my book I have on it because I
And
made
she
a.
does have the cat eyes, like you said, it's
Yep,
real cat-like
she
features
does.
there.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So see, it's like I don't know. I always am like showing them in my stuff because I know my son has a lot of the grays around him, but I know that I've helped them a lot. See the apex. Apex
Oh, the
is
Lyran
the
Apex
Lyran
art.
apex,
Oh,
So
wow.
so the apex is another Vega, and see how they look. And so if everybody
A
said,
lot of the beings
"Oh,
I
I
see
can't
have no hair.
stand," yeah, if everybody said, "Oh, I can't stand the grays," but they had to go
They're all
underground.
different versions. That's the thing. Like
Yeah, see how
just
the
like there's a lot of blue beings and they're different. Yeah, look at the eyes. Yep,
and see,
yep.
and
And
they
then the other one
slowly
has
started
that
turning
light
like
in the
that.
eyes.
Yeah,
If you
because
know them, they get light.
they went underground though, and then they could they just like a lot of the Zetas probably, maybe it's the um I guess radiation or something like that. But like the see this one, it's darker, you know? So some of them, they don't look like I think they slowly start losing their emotion too. And I do think that
Well, you
they had a hybridization program with the Zetas as well, So different things go on.
well, yeah, well, that's why certain beings, they're working on their ascension too because they have been through it too. Like
Uh-huh.
a lot of people aren't aware of that.
Yeah,
Like they're
see,
like, oh,
that
I want to
right
contact
there.
with this being. Well, you could be higher than that being because you're sending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
this is Zeta Reticuli type 2 is the genetic program operators, So I think just staying neutral and from our being neutral, because see, I always think that this is my son and then all of us friends, because he doesn't, he has he goes out of his body a lot, So, yeah.
Well, I
So,
found one of my sister's twins in the fairy realm, and I only found it
yeah.
through the frequency of speaking to him. So when I
Uh,
found the frequency speaking to him, I found him. I'm like, so that's where you are.
oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. So this is
So
beautiful.
this is another one. This is this one. this one was one of my drawings that I changed with the artwork that I used for yours with the
Mm-hmm.
symbols and stuff. So it kind of gave it a new, kind of made it come alive too.
Look at this.
And
Plasma core, energy focus, containment, stabilization. This is stuff we do. Structure,
yeah,
grid, harmonic lattice,
I like her. She it feels like
super.
female, real serious, like a navigator. She feels like a navigator. See
Look,
plasma ship.
and I'm wearing the purple and the
Wow.
purple
Wow.
jacket today.
Yeah. Wow. Pretty. Yes, it's cosmic design plasma ship. Yeah. And then I just love how this one looks too. They feel the same, like they operate ships. It says manted over there, but that carried over from the other. So maybe he is a little bit a hybrid, manted and gray or so, something like that. But it
Familiar
feels
with manted.
the mantis is. I work with them all the time. I have a spirit guide that's mantis, praying
Oh,
mantis.
okay.
Hmm.
Oh, that's why I see a praying mantis like when I see you, like a
Oh,
version of
okay.
a praying like that. Yeah, I see it,
Uh-huh.
especially when you and I are about to communicate. Like I can see that visual.
The light just got brighter. Did you see that on the thing? How
Oh
it
wow.
turned?
I I I I looked down for a second, so I didn't see it when it just brightened. Yeah, now I
Yeah,
can
cause
see
see,
it
look, the
though.
mantis, right? I put it behind me right
That's
here. The praying mantis.
confirmation.
Yeah, and me, one of my aspects of me, and
Hmm.
then my son, and then oh, see, that's the light. You know, that's confirmation. Cause the
Yep.
light, cause it went off like that, and that, I mean, that's confirmation, hundred
But this,
percent.
you having this year still is like um having the you said just rolled into the R is like you being here, like right? The mantis
Uh-huh. Yeah.
having it in the artwork.
Mantid, yeah. The praying mantis can be like from Antares. They're all kinds of different places though. There's they also run the grades too in some programs. So there's good and bad in all these beings, and
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
true.
yeah,
Yep.
that's good to kind of have a look at them. And with these, this is my artwork turned, and then so it's the ones that I see in my mind, and then I've turned it into so it kind of comes more alive with the colors and the AI, so you can kind of see
Yeah.
there.
Well, we need to say it because a lot of people don't know. Like, you see, they all look like commanders. Like, people think, oh, because you're part of the Guardian Alliance and everything is so
Mm-hmm.
happy and so loved. And no, there's a very serious commander aspect of it.
Yeah.
I mean, and that is the energy that is carried. It's not that it's dark and not that it's bad, but there's a seriousness into the work that we're doing because I mean everything's a being, the dark
Mm-hmm.
and the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
how we handle it, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So
I'm not like
we did
I
like
don't
those pictures.
I don't ever I just feel it, like I just feel the being and then just
Yeah.
go from there, really. You know, you can feel
Mm-hmm.
it if it's
Yeah, you
dark,
could feel
evil,
it.
if it's
Yeah, yeah.
evil. You can feel the darkness, but you don't have to um you just stay
Give
in
it
your
yes,
own
right. You
safe
could
space and your
mm-hmm.
own protection and just you don't have to absorb
And this
anything.
is
Just
important that we say that, right? Because a lot of people are watching and they aren't aware that they see something dark, they just feed the fear and
hmm
stuff. No, you acknowledge it's there, you're aware of it. And then when you brighten your light, it actually goes away or closes the field.
yeah,
So just, yeah, so that's another thing. You just brighten your light, expand your light, and it'll do that too.
these are repeating. Some of them I put in here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought this one was really
Yep.
cool.
And that's the work I do with the pyramids. I go in, I go under it.
Hmm.
Um, they're all different chambers. There, it opens up to different portals. Um, it
Yeah.
yeah. And I've done the grid work there too. Like, and I'm not the only one. There's other light workers that do it, but everything gets amplified with all of us working together doing it.
Yeah. Hmm.
And being an orifim, yeah, that's my one of my soul signature, like orifim. That's why we're here. We're here for
Hmm.
this
I
time.
don't know
The
what it said. It looked like it said Enlil, but it doesn't. It says Enlil. It does say Enlil, but I don't know. Deb wrote that on there, so I don't
Codes,
know what the. I know that they're like fallen angel Enlil, but I'm not sure
well, it sounds
exactly.
almost like the female, but yeah, I don't think it's spelled that way. I could
Yeah,
double check while we're on.
yeah. So Deb wrote that in there with the AI for some reason. Holds the grid maintain, but
So
is
it
the grid?
says Enlil is the ancient Mesopotamian god of wind, air, earth, and storms.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Uh,
wow. That's good
was
because I
viewed
was.
as, yeah,
That's good
was,
then.
it said was viewed as the supreme CEO of the gods who decree fate and granted earthly kingship. Often compared to
Mm,
the Greek god Zeus, Enlil embodies supreme authority of energy and force, the breath in the storm, creation of
mm,
civilization, the tablets of destiny.
mm. I like all that.
Yeah, but it kind of says something negative here.
Yeah.
Here it is. Here's the negative.
Mm,
The deluge. It says, well, you know what? This is what we're working on. So the
yeah.
aura are working with this. So it
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense
good.
that would be up there because it talks about Anil grew frustrated with the noise of a rapidly multiplying human race and decreed a great flood to wipe them out. His brother Enki circumvented this by warning a loyal human to build a boat, ultimately forcing Anil to later spare and preserve humanity. And that's what
Mm.
we've been working
Oh,
on.
nice. That's good.
Working on this not repeating itself.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, and the wars and whatnot that dealt with all this, bringing
Yeah.
truth in.
And look at this one. How pretty her dress is, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I love these like I call them like goddesses
Mm-hmm.
dresses,
Yeah. So pretty.
and it has the pillars. You could say they're almost like pillars
Mm-hmm.
of these codes and what we work in. I work constantly. Mine is white. It's like a white selenite light with cold, without colds, like that. Um, and then we ingrain like all the other stuff in it, right? Like rainbow
Mm-hmm.
frequency, the
Yeah.
light frequency. Sometimes I use the moonstone softening to
Mm-hmm.
soften the
Yeah.
integration.
And then
Crystal
this one.
paper. Oh yeah, this was like when I read, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so on point. Cold of pure illumination that awaken truth, clarity, and divine understanding. Holds and amplifies pure crystalline wisdom, protects the grid and anchors higher frequency. Just so true. This is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And break through limiting code patterns and illusion. That's what I do. Like I remove them. It's like even in people's system, when I come to clear the system, it's like out and
Uh-huh.
then bring in
Yeah.
the good codes, right? So it's
Yeah.
like that's what we do. We release it, we bring it in, we take out the limitation. Now
Mm-hmm.
you're updated. So we do
Yeah.
that with the system. So I love that too.
Yeah.
Um, and then activate dormant codes and raise your frequency to align, remember, and ascend. That's what we're here to assist. Yep.
Yeah.
And look at the light language. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Look at her. She's so pretty.
Yeah.
I like this one up here too.
This
Breaking.
gives like also like command frequencies coming out, like, the words like
Mm-hmm.
harmony. So people are just harmonizing. To harmonize, we need to balance all things, assist in the balance of these things. Well, we came to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
We help remove for you, so it's easier. Like humanity, it's easier. What we're removing, it helps you. Like I've purged stuff out for people, like, but it gets released automatically. I just feel it for that moment, whatever terrible thing it was, and it goes
Mm-hmm.
out, gets transmuted, it's gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trauma is gone, but we always have to encourage them to continue the work. Yeah, the self work. It's just so beautiful.
She's so pretty. She reminds me of one of my Barbie dolls. You know how
She
they
is.
used to look.
This is actually my mother's skin tone.
Oh, pretty. I love that. Love the
Yeah,
kind of
I
the
have my
copper.
father's skin tone. This is
Mm-hmm.
my mom.
Like the
Yeah.
copper, kind of copper
Yep.
color, huh?
She comes from like the Taino.
Oh, okay. So you know
Mm-hmm.
the artwork is a Native American.
Yep. I work with the indigenous. It's so true. Like I
Mhm.
see them, I see the warriors. We talk to each other. Everything is translated, in here, and it telepathically translate into English. Um, but they're there. They reveal themselves, especially when we're traveling. Like we're traveling through land, they'll
Mm-hmm.
reveal there if it's in the memory, energetic sequence
Yep.
there. Hmm. And they acknowledge you too when you're going through.
Oh
They
yeah.
see all.
You offer tobacco and give thanks and gratitude.
Mm,
Yeah,
harmony.
pretty. I just love the dresses. It just reminds me of like the Barbie so much,
These
like
dresses,
everything.
I
Yeah,
looked them up online. Like I try to look like for costumes like this, like guardian dresses, goddess dresses. Wondering if you picked up on that. Did you draw it first, or did AI spit out the dresses?
they drew that for me. Did
Yeah,
I made the flow of it, but it made all that on
there's
there,
a flow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But like when I was growing up and stuff, I played, my Barbies all the time by myself, and I just loved it. They had these kinds of dresses
Yep.
on
Me
them,
too. I love the Barbies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I played with them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Created a whole world.
Yeah. I think it was like our memories was still, what we dressed like or what we loved dressing like in that
Hmm.
way. It feels like Lyran, a lot of Lyran, Pleiadian, feels like that royal,
Yeah.
like in that. It's your mom.
Mm. That's also like that copper color that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was an
Yeah.
Egyptian, that's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of. Like when I was an
Yep.
Egyptian, the color.
Mm-hmm. So pretty, huh? Her eyes
Yeah.
and then what's this one feel like to you?
Masculine energy,
Mm-hmm.
guardian, saying guardian, but I don't know what species.
Yeah. I know there's so many.
Hmm. But I've seen so many different kinds of
I
species like
know.
that.
Yeah.
Bald, big eyes. They come to tell me information about the financials and the trust and the gold that's here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot. Look at that code. He's giving like the activating code. That's why I love raising the sun. It feels that
Yeah.
way. It's like, you feel it.
Yeah. I know. And then them up top too, they're like waving.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I
They're
know.
so cute. Yeah. They're interdimensional ships, so like I'm always like, I just want to go and fly like
I
the ones that
know.
I
Visit
fly
with them.
before.
Just go visit with them. Yeah, definitely. And all of them together. I drew all of these together like this and was letting the cat be the one on the stand up there.
I love it.
Hmm.
I love where the cat is too. It just gives me that whole cat energy vibe and
Oh, yeah, I
that
saw you
light
had a lot of
energy.
lightning in your with you too. Lightning, like you use a lot of the lightning or that's just within you
It's
too.
it's a
Tools.
lot of light that comes out that way,
Yeah.
especially in the wars. I use a lot of light that comes out that way because it fragments the dark. Like if you have to do whatever you need to do, it's like it's like all right,
Yeah. The
all right,
little
cool.
guys back there still they remind me of like little that movie The Men in Black, the little aliens, like that. There's something
Yeah,
really cute.
but even the beautiful ones that spin around, like when we open portals, that's it's like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, plasma beams.
yep,
This
I
is
love
really
that.
pretty.
Yep. I've used my hands like that here so many times,
Mm-hmm.
but there's so much energy coming through, and that we have to we have to push it across the land. So the
Yeah.
more force we push it across the land, so they can receive the codes, the frequency.
I just love the black cat here.
Oh yeah, me too. I
Mm-hmm.
love the two next to each other like that. It shows like an alliance, a working together, a oneness together.
Mm-hmm. The cat even feels kind of like her mother, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah,
And this one was you when you was talking about the portal there with the lion,
that,
another version
that
of a lion.
that feels like a whole experience. Yeah, it feels it. That's how my face was when I saw it. Came out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Was alone in this place. I turn around, I see the white lion, and I'm like, man, I was in trouble. You guys let me go through that. So it was like, you really think so many things all at once, and I'm like, oh my god, you must be a lion. The white lion they speak about. Anyway, I want to go.
It's
At
so
least I got the
funny.
job done, but it was like,
Hmm.
I can go now. I was like, I can go, right? Like,
Yeah. This one, I like this
oh,
one.
wow. Yeah, that's
I
beautiful.
like it. Yeah.
Me too. And I've been looking at bracelets like that. It's
Hmm.
pretty. I also looked at some bangles, but that one has the Eye of Horus in it. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's so beautiful.
Yeah. This one I drew and it came out like this, and then I said, this isn't the same artwork, but it's still really
That is
cool how this
magnificent.
looks. Yeah.
It's magnificent.
It looks like an ancient kind of thing, really, almost in that
Yeah.
way, like
Yep.
on that paper.
Yep. I even have like a golden collar. I
Hmm.
wear it sometimes. I usually wear it to events. It's like a gold collar. Those things remind me of it, like when I see
Hmm.
the wrapping around the neck like that.
Then there's
But I
you.
love how you have the ant there. Oh my goodness. That's my room, all right. My
Yeah.
pyramid, gold. Everywhere I stay, that's how the space becomes.
Yeah. They're even on your wallpaper.
Yep. I love it.
Hmm.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This really does look like you. It matches you with your the Egyptian
Yeah. Yep.
aspect.
Yeah.
She does.
This is like,
This
wow. Too.
this is the other one. Remember when they were blue? Now they're not blue.
Yep.
Different colors bring in the different frequencies, huh?
It does.
Yeah.
And I love it because it does shift.
Mm-hmm.
And now still very commander, right? Very commander energy.
Mm-hmm.
See, we can have commander energy, but it's a law of one energy. It's just more of like we're helping clear. We have enough strength and energy for us. We've been around for so long, like we can do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put a confused commander of like, oh, this is going to be authorities and higher authorities and others. No, it's just an energy that we use to assist, and it's not about titles or labels.
Right. Or control or anything. Because
Yep.
we don't want to be controlled. We won't stand for that. So this, I think this is an aspect of me definitely working with the canine beings,
So
as a
cute. I love it so
mhm.
much.
I'm just going through. I think I've shown them all.
The cool part was like this blazer. The first time I put this blazer on, my mother gifted it to me when I visited her like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
So
The
you
red.
put purple, and I decided to wear the purple jacket
Uh-huh.
today. It was either gonna be the purple or white. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. I'm gonna put on the purple, and I'm wearing a purple shirt, so
Yeah. And this was your
cool.
room here.
Synchronicity.
The cats kind of, there's another cat
Gotta,
though. This
gotta
one's
get
a
me a
bit
black cat
different
one day.
than the other cute
I
little
had a cat that looked
kitties.
a lot like this one, the one with the multicolor here
Mm-hmm.
with the green eyes. Yeah, his name was Mishu.
Oh.
Yeah, he passed away. There he is. It looked almost too like that little bobcat and a stripe
Mm-hmm.
too.
And this one I drew a cat here, so that's one of my drawings. And then, I just love the cat like this. Oh, I know it's one of my aspects too. It's like that looks like this with the big ears and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you have big eyes, like cat eyes, like so
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Like,
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
yeah,
everybody says that.
uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See the Siamese,
I love Siamese
so
cats. Like,
pretty. I used to have one. Yeah, he was
yeah, I
real.
want
He
two
was,
Siamese cats and one black one.
yeah, he was really good with Hayden too. Really good.
Oh, uh,
See how cute they are? They're
that feels
cute. You
so
just want to give
good.
them hugs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When I see them, always like I'm always giving my air hugs and
Yeah,
energetic to the beings. I'm like, I just want to fly with you right
I
now.
know.
Because I do go out
Yeah,
in higher realms,
yeah.
but we're still physical body here,
Friends.
but we're
We're friends
good
with
at
so
energetic.
many.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, that's one of
so
my favorites.
pretty. It is
Definitely a
here.
favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're all favorites because they're
Yeah.
amazing. This one is like one of the top. Like my blue self, like I feel like my
Mm-hmm.
blue self. There's the energy fields of form. Just like
So pretty.
anyway, I used to, like I mentioned the last one. I used to color my coloring book. I used to color the
All
Barbie.
blue. Yeah, yeah. Because you're remembering.
I didn't even know. I just used to say, "What
Yep.
can we color them blue? They look so pretty blue."
Yeah.
Yeah,
So pretty.
I love that.
I just love the wallpaper too. How the and the jewels and everything. Yeah, I
Mhm.
drew all of this for you, and then like with them on the wall and stuff, the pictures on the wall, it all came alive.
I do have some codes put away somewhere that we used to put on the wall.
It's so pretty, the
Yeah,
room.
it remind me of was like when they were hovering over me,
Mm-hmm.
the activations when I first woke up. So it was two gold and
Oh,
one
this
blue.
too was really nice. I like this one a lot. Yeah.
I love my blue
So
beans.
pretty. Yeah. It's like you or something as that's both of you, you as
Yeah.
both of those.
Mm-hmm. I've been a masculine before, so it could be a masculine energy.
Mm-hmm.
Or feminine
Yep.
and masculine balance.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty. That's very pretty. Oh, super. Just love it. Love how
It
they
almost gave
look.
me to like Andromedan vibes, looking at
Mm.
them like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Mm.
so pretty.
They
I
do look
never
like
seen anything like this,
they
with the
look like that. They're
drawings
like
or
real tight skin,
yeah.
blue. Like when we
Mm-hmm.
see them, they're just like that, and their skin looks so perfect. It's
Yeah.
not straight like ours. Theirs look thicker, more smoother, tighter.
It's like kind of dolphin like skin, or something. You know how the dolphin skin is like
Oh
that kind of
yeah, I didn't even
yeah.
think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
It feels Andromedan though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Andromedan. Yeah. Oh, you're
we
Egyptian.
go. The work we do in the down there, opening up the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Only we have access because there's a secret knowledge in there. There's
Yeah,
secret
you have the codes
data.
within you, so you can
Yeah,
access those portals
yeah.
and codes.
And that's the way my skin is, like with full of codes, and
Yep.
it's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah.
gorgeous. The gold thing I have, like I gotta show it to you one day, or you might see one of my photos, like a gold, and it
Thing.
was gifted to me. I
Oh,
didn't even buy
nice.
it.
Wow.
Everything I gifted. Like I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like feel blessed about. My friend Inez, she gifted it.
Yeah.
There
How
we
pretty,
go.
huh? Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we had to go under that. It's that Sphinx looking thing by the pyramid. That's the entryway
Yeah.
around there. You have to do the work. And I put these pillars in right outside of it, stabilizing the grid. Because, we were all fighting some warring for the energy field, anchoring in the good stuff, stabilizing in the light.
Yeah.
Um, and then just activating them you're
So pretty.
like activating it all. Yeah.
Yeah. You know how sometimes when I do this artwork and stuff, and then like I'll try to do it again the next day and it doesn't have the same energy, so it's just an activation for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How that is
Yeah.
with these pictures and everything because it's like a download or something that I just felt like that it was time to sit down on the floor and I just drew pictures all day and then taking pictures and then remaking them and everything. I did that and I was just so happy, like it was like I could just do this all day, because I love doing the
Well, it's
artwork.
very high frequency codes, and it's like sharing the code
Mm-hmm.
in the field.
Yeah.
And you are a very important key person, and you are a keeper, so it's safe. So even in your art, it's safe, but you're able to feel it, So
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful that you can experience that.
Yeah, but I describe like what the place is, what they look like, and so I'm feeling like your energy of what you would look like and putting the code, but then it turns out it works with me and turns out to be this, and I'm like, oh my
Well, that's why I
gosh.
wanted to do it with you because I trust you. I don't
Uh-huh.
open myself up to
Yeah,
anybody.
right, exactly.
There are very
Exactly.
few I trust to do those type of things with. And I
No.
said, I know I can trust you. I feel safe with you.
Yeah.
And, your energy and the people you are like, like when
Yeah, right, exactly.
beautiful.
And them too, it's like I didn't know who
Yep.
they were.
Like
Um
being, like
I don't know
lighting.
who they
Oh,
are.
I know
Maybe
who they are. I know
who?
who they are. I've seen them. They're plasma beings, and
Oh.
they work with um they work with
Hmm.
it's it's the records of the simulation.
Oh.
Okay, so there's a bunch of plasma information like record keeping,
Yeah.
and I've seen them, and they're plasma beings, but
Yep.
they're not in this realm. They're like in out of the outer realms because
Yeah.
they have
Hmm.
all the collective planetary simulations. They showed them to me. It was just
Oh.
like
Oh.
wow, like,
Yeah.
and they're so beautiful. They're so full of love, and they
Hmm.
speak soft, and they're explaining each thing when they showed it to me. Um, it's beautiful. They're like creators of part of this image, but not. They're neutral. Let's just say they're more
Hmm.
neutral, so to say. Like they're not. You don't feel dark energy or anything. They just said
Hmm.
these are what they told me was these are the simulations that the souls agreed upon for these planetary experiences,
Hmm.
and they're holographic images. And when you see them, they pop up in all these little lights, and it's almost like seeing a city, like cities in a small compartment, and it's being pulled out in like plasma records like this,
Oh, wow.
right?
Wow.
And so that's what they look like. They this is a strong resemblance to what, and they move very soft,
Uh-huh.
very like, and speak very
Yeah.
like soft, like
Maybe this is like a me and you, you know?
yeah, it's like records too, like
Hmm.
keeping, yeah,
Record keepers.
really plasma,
Mm.
yeah. Because remember, people are, they're saying, oh, the matrix is falling, guys. You're creating your timeline. You're
Mm-hmm.
creating. You're creating it. So you're still creating within the simulation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're the creator.
Right.
So
Exactly.
yeah, so it's not all negative and bad. I mean, it just fell under some fallen ones,
Yeah.
and you gotta remember who you are. That's it. You're a
Yeah.
creator.
Mm-hmm.
You're being. Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's my white hair.
Yeah. It's so pretty. It typed in unsee, so I don't know. It typed that in because it's like maybe the light language looked like that, you know?
Yeah, or
It's like,
maybe like to tell like the people, because we're showing this to the people. It's like we're showing you the unseen,
mm-hmm.
or
Yep.
right.
There's a reason. Yeah. I didn't erase it. And I put
How
in
pretty.
Andromeda. I put in Andromeda,
Mm-hmm.
but it could be whichever, however someone I want, but I put plasma ship up there too, so I feel like it's the plasma beings, like you said.
It's plasma beings, yeah.
Mm,
But you probably picked up because of we're in Andromeda and still like all we're just combined of all these different experiences. That's so powerful. It's expansive.
your white dragon,
Yep.
so pretty, huh? It's like, oh
I
my
had the
goodness.
white dragon appear to me the first time in a meditation when somebody said, "Oh, imagine a dragon," and all of a sudden I saw instantly me on top of a white dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and but I was going in, flying everywhere with this white dragon, and then anytime I picture a dragon, it's always the white dragon.
Yeah.
Picture other dragons around me, but it's not me. It's
Mm-mm.
other dragons.
The cat.
Mm, beautiful. I heard Lyra, like Lyra energy.
Yeah.
Lyran, Lyran.
And this is you.
Yeah. This is a different color, right? You did want like a
Mm-hmm.
different color, this,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Different version of
The other one
energy.
was more kind of white.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And that was the end of it. That's the end of them.
It was a lot. You were able
Mm-hmm.
to pick up a lot.
Yeah, some of them I wanted to duplicate because I noticed was going to be showing them and everything too. So, so pretty. Yeah, I gave them all to you though. I sent them all to you.
I'm so
So,
grateful that
yeah.
you did and that we're sharing it because that's what we're here. We're just here to
Mm-hmm.
learn from one another and experience and validate. And um, in our conversations, that's how we learn.
Yeah, and seeing things helps me more than just talking it, if I see something, then it's really more powerful and sinks in. I understand it more too. Yeah. And then the lights went off.
I love it.
That's
I love it
something
because
too. You
that's what you
know,
said because my hair is
when we were
going.
talking about the praying mantis, how my lights uh went higher and then they went out. Like some of them went off. See?
It went
Some of them, yeah, some
wow,
of
and
them aren't working now. Yeah.
it blew up
See?
really, really bright. Yeah, I could
Yeah,
see
see,
that.
they're not working. Yeah. And I
They
just,
definitely came in
mm-hmm.
confirmation.
Yeah, because that never does that ever, ever. So definitely. So I'll be having to order more new ones. But that's good. We got that on video.
I love your background.
Thank you. Yep. I have
I'm happy to that
all my
you've been.
pictures hanging up too. I made me and
Oh,
Patty,
that's
when we
gorgeous.
just make all the different pictures and stuff. And so I just
Yeah,
wanted to hang them up and everything, like
that's
up
like
there.
having the family together.
Yep. Yep.
I
And
love that.
I put them all over my wall. So I thought, yeah, you might want to do that too, to put it up in your room or wherever you want to, some of those. You just get them printed out, Walgreens
Of
or
filling me
wherever,
off.
you know? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
happy that I'm able to have this experience with you because
me too.
you, like you can do the work, but it's like when other people around it they can see or validate, it's like, yeah, what she's saying is
Yeah.
true. Like coming out of I mean a lot of people come around me, they know that,
Yeah.
but I know I'm to the community, so it just validates
Mm-hmm.
like to other people too, the
Yeah.
experience,
It
right?
does. Yeah.
Because it just the validation is to help people believe in themselves.
It is. Yeah.
I'm a
It's
reflection of you, you're a reflection of me.
mm-hmm.
Like this is happening. It's
Mm-hmm.
real.
Yeah.
And not
Yeah.
challenge it's happening. It's
Yeah.
not a
And it confirmation and validation, that's good for us. Like, oh, okay, like it's gives us kind of some hope too, like, oh, okay, I'm doing good, like I feel
yeah.
I'm doing good, but this good to have someone say you're doing a good job, or something like that too, you know what I mean, in that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's always nice to hear in that way as well, like, oh yeah, I can see all of these things around you, you know what I mean. So that's, and it's a trusted person, and you really
Right.
resonate with those things too.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'll send this to you. So you'll have this one and the other one as well too. So you can put them on your YouTube if you want to, you know? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would love to. Yeah, I would love to
hmm
put this one for sure.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely so. So okay, well, thank you so much for doing this. It
Thank
was
you,
a lot of
Christy.
fun looking at those. Real relaxing. It feels like we got some healing from it too, you know?
Yes,
It does.
that well those codes are like that's what they
hmm
are. They're
hmm
healing super light codes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. hmm
so
Yeah.
it's beautiful to walk and leave that energy field where you're walking.
Yeah, like that trail.
So,
Uh-huh, the
yeah,
purple.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like purple and then gold and then the white. It's like and then, whatever you intend. Like sometimes it's rainbows,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you again. Thank you
Yep.
for your work, and I love it all. Can't
Oh.
wait to get them printed and use
Yeah.
them. Definitely gonna be posting them on my social media.
Yeah. Yeah. You can take them with you when you're traveling too, you know? That's
Yeah, it's gonna be
yeah, to show
exciting.
people and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The only thing I haven't done yet, and in case people say wonder why she's not posting on my, I'm gonna have things on, but I'm gonna post them in places where people resonate more with this because
Mm-hmm.
I do see a lot of boots on the ground work, and the
Yeah,
boots
right.
show people in transition, and
Yeah.
because of the boots Rockwork. It's
Sure.
like I don't
Wherever
want
you're
it to feel like, can I trust her? Is she mentally stable? I know like some of those things. And I'm
Yeah.
like, believe me, you can trust me. Because some
Mm-hmm.
people may distort the information, right? They can
Mm-hmm.
say, oh, if that's SSP, that's MK Ultra. You can't trust that person, right? But
Oh,
people
yeah.
realize that we're the guardians. We
Yeah.
are the actual guardians. Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but we're guardians. We're here to assist, right? But you
Yeah.
don't want the to get distorted. So that's why I didn't like. I asked you like, yeah, definitely post it. You can put my name on it. I'm just not tagging everything just because some
Yeah.
of those people that reality. Some of them are waking up. Like I drop
Yeah.
little things, but they tell me, oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah.
this, so I'm doing
True.
that. So I'm like, okay, I know they're coming to the awareness, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I said those that need to know
Yeah, they
will
do.
find
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them do
Exactly.
have institute. So if they're really
Exactly.
interested, they can go in and find out and they'll be like, oh, right? And
Mm-hmm.
maybe that activates them.
Does, yeah.
But those
Yeah.
that are ready, the resonance is not going to take you there.
Right.
It's like, that's just the
Yeah.
way it works.
Yeah.
So the
And then
drops are there for those to
some people
receive
just
them.
like to look at the pretty pictures as well. So everybody kind of has a different way of seeing things too, like that. So yeah, but that's good. Yeah. So, but okay. So definitely have a good night and thank you
Thank
for
you. Have a
doing
good
this with me
night.
too. Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Love
Beautiful
you.
intentions. Love you too. Bye.